We have with us today Larvetta Loftin, the founder of Leading Ladies International. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
So, you have the wonderful task of being the founder of Leading Ladies. Can you tell us more about Leading Ladies?
Yes. Leading Ladies was a concept that was created through my marketing company called L3 Mentors. It was started because I worked in advertising 15 years ago, and I found that there weren't enough leading ladies in the forefront. There weren't enough women that were showcasing their leadership skills and helping others to go to the next level. I was blessed enough because I forced people on me. I made certain that they had lunch with me or had breakfast with me to help me and mentor me. So I thought it was imperative to create an organization that would help women go to the next level. We're just not an organization that will empower you, but we're also going to challenge you to go to the next level. So when you leave there are going to be challenges that are going to be tasked at each woman so that we can ensure that you will lead a life that is fulfilling and that is filled with dreams and hopes and determination. This past year, we launched in August, and we highlighted leading women here in Chicago. And there was financial speakers that we had. We had a woman who had been divorced, and so just what that did for her in launching another company for herself. So they definitely shared their vision of triumph. And I like to think that that's what we hope to do every time we come into a market. We want to make certain that we can highlight the women in those different markets that are marked by triumph.
And what is it that differentiates Leading Ladies International from other organizations or women ministries?
I like to think that first we're going to highlight what's already in the market. A lot of times we're going out and bringing somebody into a market, and I don't know that we help to really support what's already in that market. So I like to think that's the difference from a lot of your women's organization. Now, we are going to highlight a celebrity ambassador, leading lady that we feel should be represented well. We will award her, and she will provide a keynote address. But the difference of it is that there are going to be businesses there that will support us, that will be coaching, whether it's skin therapy, whatever it is to help us to get us to the next level. And I like to think that we not only just are empowering you, but we're actually giving you the tools that you're going to need to go to the next level.
And what has been some of your success stories with Leading Ladies?
Wow. A lot of the women that were there, the comments that they gave us was, when is the next one? And can you make it longer? And so for that was what helped me to launch this into a 6-city tour for 2011. And I think that was the success of it, was that people didn't say, oh my gosh, this was great, but it was, oh my gosh, when is the next one? And oh my gosh, why can't this be longer? So for that helped us to take that information and create a better one that will give the leading ladies that did attend that one on May 1st, that they will bring their friends, and they will bring their girlfriends, their mothers, their daughters, and that they will be able to get more information, but also they will invite others. So that's our success story, and we're launching in Atlanta, Charlotte, Detroit, Indianapolis, and Chicago.
Okay. And what has been one of the major challenges that you've had to face along the journey? Of course, we know as any visionary or leader, it's not always as easy as it looks to the public eye. So what's one of the major challenges that you've experienced?
I think the challenge was to really birth the first one. It was, you get the phone calls of, who are you representing? I'm not representing a machine like a Essence magazine, and there's nothing wrong with that because I support Essence. But you don't have a marketing engine that could help you. And so when you call or you tell them this is what you're doing, you immediately, when you say an Essence or when you say an engine like that, what happens is that people immediately say yes. So the challenge that I have is, how do I get people to say yes to something that was birthed inside of me, that God said yes? So how do I get people to hear me and hear what he said I want you to do, and really for me to do it? So the challenge is really, how do I empower others on this vision that God laid upon me? And that is a challenge, because you know that this is what you're supposed to do, but you have so much opposition. And that's very challenging, and I think I deal with that quite frequently, just as I'm building on it.
I love it to hear when women speak about the birthing of the gift, the evolution of the purpose and destiny that God has placed in your womb. Can you tell us more about the birthing process? What does that look like? Are you a one-woman team? How have you travailed, and what does your labor look like?
It's interesting that you say this, because we did the very first one on May 1st. And the birthing process, I have to believe that it happened 5 years ago. It was 5 years when I was at a women's ministry, and I felt that women were wanting more, and they wanted more. They wanted to see that they can connect with someone that was going to be authentic. And so during that process, there's doubt, there's fear, all of that is there. And so I say, how can I build something so very large but not have the resources and not have this engine there? So I began to journal, because I am a journal writer, a journal junkie. And so I began to just constantly work on it. But the problem was, I got to a point where I said, I'm just going to do this. And so when you talk about the birthing places, that the delivery came in 3 months. And I say that, so what a normal birth, or a normal, trimester, I don't have any kids, but it's 9 months. But I felt like I was in labor 3 months, but I was carrying this thing for 5 years. And so when I released it and it was delivered, it was a sense of freedom.
Okay.
Even though it wasn't what I really thought it was going to be, there were some things that I said, wow, we don't have this many people in this. But I realized that it was something that was meant for me to birth, not for something for me to count, but just to birth. And so for that is how I said, then I knew that this is what I was supposed to do, but more importantly, that I couldn't stop here. So I had to continue to allow this baby to grow.
That's such an awesome story, an awesome testimony of just your faithfulness to the vision that God has entrusted into you. Where can our viewers find out more information about Leading Ladies?
Absolutely. We're working on the website right now, but you can go to our marketing website, which is l3eventors.com. That's L, the number 3, EVENTEURS.com. And you'll get more information. And we're also on Facebook at Leading Ladies International.
Thank you so much for sharing about your birthing process. If you had just a few moments to just sum up a few words and a message to the women across America who are watching you, what message would you give to them about being a leading lady and fulfilling God's purpose for their lives?
Whatever God has called you to do, you will never rest until you are able to do it. And you'll never be at peace. And you'll wonder why you wrestle in your brain. You wrestle with all the things that matter to you because you're not operating in your purpose.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today. We look forward to hearing more about Leading Ladies International.
Thank you.